What is up, everyone? Thanks for joining me, and today is our very first Facebook exclusive video where I take some artwork from one of my students and just look at it closely and talk about what I like about it. And so this is what I've got before you. You see the dragon eye on the left that this student found on Pinterest. It's a pretty decent piece of artwork and a great reference point for her to draw a dragon's eye. And I know I've always said in the past to use actual images of things and don't borrow from another person's artwork to try and, because then you get that copy of a copy of a copy, and the degrading happens over time. But you can't get a picture of a dragon's eye. There's no such thing. It's all fictional, so you have to take what you can get, and she did a pretty good job of picking the subject matter. And so when you look at her drawing on the right here, you see she's done a pretty good job of capturing everything that's there. Like I noticed that some of the angles are off, but that's okay. You're trying to learn, and if anything, it kind of gives it its own personality. It takes it a bit further, makes it hers instead of what the artist did. Like how her eye is kind of more wider at the bottom and comes up, and the point comes up higher. That, and her diamond shape in the center is more unique. And certain things like that, they can work for you, and it's better almost, so that way you're not getting into too much trouble when you copy someone. There's copyright issues, and as long as you change, I believe it's 15%, then they can't really say anything. And she's done a great job of steering away from that. I really like the softness and the delicateness that she has in the eye. Really nice blending and texture that she's got going there. She explained to me that she used all the tips that I've been talking about, where she came in light with like a 2H pencil and did some blurry lines and got her angles and shapes and formed that basic likeness. Then she came in with a 2B pencil and started to get a little deeper and shade a little darker in certain parts, and then finish off the fine details with like a 5 and a 6B pencil, which, it's all the stuff I would have done, and I'm really proud of her for that. And also to come in and get those the shine, the glow at the top there, she used an eraser very delicately and came in and just took her time. And that's the key, you gotta take your time. And then she also used like a scrubber to help blend, and she did a fantastic job. I'm really impressed. And so this should be encouraging to anyone watching this. If you take your time and listen to the tips that I've been trying to explain and put them together, you too can have some really nice progress, and quickly too. She's only been following my instruction for the last couple weeks since I started this channel. She's been drawing before, and I've been looking at her stuff, and I'm telling you, leaps and bounds. Like, I'm seeing some huge differences since she started taking some tips from me. And so I'm not trying to be boastful in saying that. I just want you to know that I'm trying to impart the knowledge that I have and let you guys run with it. So, I'm giving you all these drawing hacks so you can learn off of my experience. It took me 48 years to get this far, and she's been working at this for a while, and in the last 2 weeks she's exploded. Like, her talent is growing and growing and growing. You too can do that. So I'm looking forward to you connecting with me on Facebook and sending me some of your examples of what you've been working on, and then I'll make an exclusive video of your work. And I really want to know, I really want to see how you draw. That's the point. I mean, I'm showing you guys how I draw, but ultimately, I want to see your progress. I want to see how well you draw. So send me those images. Connect with me on this page, and don't be afraid to, interact with me. Send me a message or comment on some of the links that I share, and just let's form a community, and we'll be able to support each other. Okay. So, speaking of how I draw, don't forget to check out my channel and subscribe so that you can know when the next tutorial videos come up. And I also do the live streaming. I've been working on that Moana digital drawing. And if you haven't seen those, go to my channel, and check it out. I'll leave a link. I'm probably going to be right around here. You'll be able to connect with my channel through there. All right, and I always appreciate everyone who stops by and has a view and what I'm doing, and all the positive response that I've been getting in my personal inbox and as well as on the channel. So stay tuned for more Facebook exclusives and more updates on when my next tutorial videos and live streams are coming. Okay? And this is how I draw. And until next time, be good. I almost forgot. I want to thank everyone. We finally reached 100 page likes. And I'm so grateful that everyone is following me along and joining my Facebook page. And if you know someone who likes to draw and could learn from some tips and tricks from me, share this page and let's grow the community. Once again, I just want to thank everyone for your awesome support.